prize pool and the points, but of course, you cannot lose sight of the overall goal, which is to get to finals. And Harry's gone back to Lucifer, brother. If he's coming like this, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, you remember last year when Harry changed his name to Lucifer, it was almost like a different type of playstyle you were seeing out of him, so it'll be interested to see if we kind of live up to those same expectations, but very exciting to say the least. But as we jump in, it has been all the Atlas Lions on P1, able to get themselves a nice 20 seconds and even threatening now through mid-map.
I love this. You've got Yako on 3, Super on 2, so that sub-duo is really starting to set the tempo up here for the Atlas Lions. Aphelion Esports trying to scramble to put together some sort of response, and they do crack through the scrap time here at P1. Still a little bit troublesome to get across the map as Sukri locks down. That's his first elimination, and with that, Atlas Lions good for a little bit more time, but more importantly, also to lock down this new setup.
Yeah, this is very scary for Aphelion Esports. Now have to basically win this rotation, and you take a look at where Yako just spawned. He gets a blessed spawn to come behind the play to give them a lot of information on where they might be coming from. And well, so far, everyone knocking down the kills here for the Atlas Lions in a good position to run away with it. You need a big break here from Aphelion Esports.
Bit of a weird spawn, though, for the Atlas Lions, spawning up towards shops. The hit is coming down through Spaso. Renkor's going to get tested, and he provides 4 in a row for Renkor. One member in Furious will sneak around the back, and that could actually block, if not fully flip the spawns here. Renkor with a snap. Oh my goodness, tons of damage dealt, but ultimately, Aphelion Esports do secure their break.
Get the break, and well, it's going to be at least 25 seconds back their way, but you can already see Sukri on the move, trying to get himself inside of Kitchen. Has to deal with a couple of Aphelion players, though. We'll see if he can try to come up with a first. Yes, he does. Needs to get a read on the second. Gets a good look, but won't be able to finish off the kill. Denza's made the move, and he's now locked down the spawns in the back.
This has been an absolutely flawless start for the Atlas Lions. We asked the question, would this team be able to kind of hurdle some obstacles? Could they be a major competitor? Often, we see them in hardpoint kind of struggle when it comes to stringing together hills. So far, a beautiful start. As a Semtex will open the doors now for the Atlas Lions that have numbers trying to flood on in. Lucifer gets the first, tries to turn the aim up for a second, but Atlas Lions will ultimately get shut down as the player on the back is denied.
Have to try to now find a way to get in here if you can. The Atlas Lions going to create a bait and switch right through the freezer, and Lucifer only able to come up with one, but information once again here on the attack through the front doors, and you got to get through Furious, who's had a slow start. Has support through the back doors, and now the final real attempt to try to flood on through. Renkor, clean shots over the top of the counter, but can't put together two. It's Denza now for 5 in a row, looking to earn some streaks.
And you love to see this from a player like Denza. We often, over the course of this season so far in Modern Warfare 2, have talked about Denza's impact, maybe not living up to the hype that we had seen in the previous 2 titles. Now that he's matched up with Furious, though, I expect this Aphelion Esports squad to absolutely fly again. Furious was part of that unnamed roster change right at the end of the Season 3 run in playoffs, and maybe one of the key reasons why they found themselves part of that title conversation. So now matched with Denza, who's on that 5-speed like you mentioned, expect some absolute fireworks out of these two.
Yeah, it can get very dangerous very fast. You know how explosive they can be, but Atlas Lions doing a good job of still getting themselves in and around the point, fighting back, able to get themselves now in to secure some time. But Aphelion Esports with this close spawn, just constantly pouring on the pressure. It's still a 50-50 battle for who gets control, but Super trying to put together 2. Teammates will be there for the assistance, and now maybe the Atlas Lions could hold on, but Aphelion want to give it one more hit. Yeah,
decent little battle back here for the Atlas Lions, but they're still kind of without the power positions to deny Aphelion Esports free entry. Sukri's going to use this as a chance to cut down mid-map and actually just rotate behind this. So going to give up most of this mid-map control in favor of getting forward at Restaurant, which is going to possibly work out. I mean, he's got Super on one side. He just has to worry about the cross, and Aphelion Esports are not prepared for this quick rotation from the Atlas Lions. They will get to new pretty early. Furious at least neutralizes the early time as Aphelion look to stack in through rugs.
This play from Super, he's been very annoying, just kind of scouting in a lot of information here, and he might have picked the perfect timing. Does find one through the connector, and his teammates look to have control of the point. The patience won't pay off, but you can still see numbers in and around the restaurant. Will they be able to hold so many different angles now as Aphelion Esports battle back through? This is critical time that they need to get, but Sukri trying to pinch up the play, coming from behind.
But he gets caught. This is a 50-50 battle, ultimately speaking, around the hard point. Aphelion on one side, Atlas Lions on the other. Denza, who'd earned that score streak, now an opportunity to try to fight off these next contestants, but as he drops, it's just down to Furious, and the break is in for Scrap. Maybe one more try from Mythics, and he does collect the first kill and avoids the trade. Yako off of the regen will ultimately get the majority of this scrap time, and in fact also take down the contestant at Mythic. So we get through this next hard point and over towards Roofs with about a 30-point lead for the Atlas Lions, but Aphelion Esports have numbers nearby here at Roofs early.
I mean, the big difference is the slaying. When do you see Yako dropping 19 kills going into the 6th hard point? It's been a long time, I think, since we've seen this Yako. It's paying off right now for them, but a chance for Aphelion Esports still to very much get back in this game. A lot more open here through the back, and Lucifer has a chance to really start picking them apart. Rancor's got a huge battle to try to take out one of the key ARs, but everybody finding kills around the point. Finally, Yako just hops up, breaks it open, and right back in is the Atlas Lions.
He's just moving so much smarter than we've seen him in the past. That's going to be 5 kills in a row for Yako. He's gotten good help, and I think the biggest thing about his play so far that I've been impressed with is he's not over-channeling anything by himself. It felt like in seasons past, he was trying to be like an X-Factor playmaker, kind of like Hixie was kind of last year in Vanguard, but it really wasn't working out for them, largely due to the fact that the TAC, when it's holding a lane, is just so hard to deal with Vaznev at range. But smarter challenges so far from Yako. I love what I'm seeing. And the 21 and 13 is also matched with over a minute of hard point time as we get over to the new rotation to Hills, and the Atlas Lions up 50 points.
I haven't really seen, Mythics kind of bring that same pressure, and maybe because the AR is in his hands, right? We were seeing him a lot more with the sub. Last season, he was putting in a lot of key kills, but haven't really lived up to that, at least thus far. Still a chance to bring it back. Furious working through the backside, knows Rancor is nearby, but the double team is there. They're shutting it down. They're controlling mid. This has just been incredible slaying from the Atlas Lions, but maybe a moment for Aphelion Esports to battle back.
That's the one thing about this Aphelion Esports squad. Even though it is a new roster, collectively and individually, these 4 players are not bashful about getting into the hard point, so their focus around the objective has always been a huge strong point of them. Nice stun from Sukri, but it's shrugged off and the kill comes out. That's Furious on the other side. Long-range shots! Oh, my goodness! Absolutely destroys Rencor, but ultimately the Atlas Lions will get around the back. They just need to find Harry, and, well, he's going to be difficult to deal with as more Aphelion Esports reinforcements make their way on towards lobby.
See what Super's going to be able to do here from this backside. Will they expect him? But through the front, Chandelier. Furious able to play a little bit of peekaboo back and forth behind the Chandelier. Comes away with the first one. He creates enough pressure to now maybe set up Mythics for a trade, and he will get there. So Chandelier now clear. Focus back to the front. Mythics there for 2. Starting to heat himself up. Trophy down. Has to get through Yako. Mythics says no problem.
I'm telling you, Mythics as a flex AR in this game has been so good to every team he's been a part of. And it feels like this roster right here is really going to allow him to shine, considering that you know what the subs are going to bring. Mythics now holding down the backside shops. Yeah, great information out of Lucifer. Follows up now 4 in a row for Mythics, and Aphelion Esports will get pretty much the entirety of this scrap time. Lucifer's going to get challenged maybe on exit here, but he deals with 1, and he's going to have a teammate to spawn with him. So this is going to get to right about 200 points for Aphelion Esports. They're going to be without the rotation to Kitchen, but ultimately that was a massive P2 for a team in purple.
Yeah, it very much was, but you can already see at least the zoning coming through for Rancor. Really good understanding of when he can play for exits. He slows down that double push through the Chandelier on the minimap. And now Sukri in a prime position to maybe catch a couple players off guard. That's the first one. Might be able to put together a second. He knows one more is nearby. Challenge comes through to him, but he does enough to at least stall out some time. First 20 seconds secured for the Lions.
But this is the thing, only 2 members for the Atlas Lions still hold on towards Kitchen. There are 4 Aphelion Esports members on the way in. Kills are good, they're clean, they only drop Denza in the process, and the last 2 members who were spawned out have to kind of wait a little while longer before they can hit. Furious contesting in towards Freezer, and Furious starts to light it up. A double for him, 3 in a row as he gets to his 23rd kill, trying to keep pace with Yako on the other side.
Furious got the dead silence, not slowing down, looking to fly on out, and he's going to spot Sukari. Nice cleanup there, gets a reset of the dead silence as well. Now 24 and 19 on the 4 spree. Going to take a totally different route here. I mean, I love this play from Furious. He might be able to surprise Yako right up close here, and he does. Furious makes the play. He's got a read on Super, but almost finds another. However, does enough to get his teammates in position.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that Super is just so weak, though, so ultimately the play still comes out successful for Furious. Denza trying to predict Rencor on the backside of R. Mythics follows up. He's on 3 in a row again as we get to the 235 to 197 mark. Atlas Lions still spawning in behind and towards Spa. A chance for them to break back through, retake the hard point, pending they can take care of Denza, and the nades will connect. So Atlas Lions over 200 points, but boy, do they need this hold in full.
Absolutely need it. No excuses, but you could hit this time, rotate. You have options here if you're Aphelion Esports, and I think they're going to go for the rotation to Restaurant. Super does get cut down. That is a massive kill. He gets there early, and he starts to flip around those spawns. Who knows what ends up happening on the rotation, but scrap time secured. We're going to have a very tight game, and it looks like it's going to end on this next point.
And that's the thing is you've got a really solid lockdown here from Lucifer over mid-map. Denza's up top at Catwalk, so even though it's about a tie game, Aphelion Esports, they're in a prime position to get the first 10 seconds, which means that the Atlas Lions, they have to break on this attempt right here, right now. It's all coming through rugs with one player flanking around the back. It gets to 246. Here comes the action. Denza flipping things around, not quite able to get the kills. The Atlas Lions are going to get the kills on the hard point itself. Furious trying to clear. Help is on the way. 248, 249. The Atlas Lions trying to get in from the back, but cannot quite touch or contest, and Aphelion Esports will come away with a barn burner of map number 1.
Yeah, that's a huge comeback. I mean, when we were going from P6 to back to P1 through the reset of the hills, there was about a 60, 70 point lead, but enough is done on P1, and then that transition right here. This is that play from Mythics that gets them right back in that game. That 3-piece comes in, they lock in just about that full 60, and they get themselves just about tied going back into Kitchen. A lot of key breaks coming in, and a really